everyone. Welcome back to this exciting chemistry lesson. Now, this aspect is an aspect that a lot of students have asked me to do video on. And it is funny how a lot of students tend to focus on the physical aspect of chemistry, the organic aspect of chemistry, but the inorganic aspect where JAMB and most exams they bring out questions from the most. Because the problem is that a lot of students always feel that this aspect of chemistry is very boring. I know what you're thinking about. Actually, it is not boring. So I'm going to be giving you some questions and explaining to you in the simplest manner why what we are doing here is actually the best form and the right form. Now let us continue. The question says, on heating, which of the following compounds will decompose to the free melter? Nitrogen 4 oxide and oxygen. I can bet you a lot of students, it is easier to fail theoretical questions, like questions that involve inorganic chemistry, because it does not involve much calculation, or if at all, right? So you have to listen now. Now, I will break each one for you. So from here, you cannot tell me the answer. For example, when copper 2 nitrate decompose, right? When copper 2 nitrate decompose thermally, what will happen? It will give me the oxide of this compound, which is CuO plus NO2 plus O2. Take note, all these parts are found in your textbook, but because a lot of students do not understand, or they feel that it is very boring, like for reasons best known to them, they ignore it. And many a time in JAMB exam, in O-level exam, it is what you ignore that is what many a time you see. That is why I always urge students to get in touch with their textbook. Now, do well to like, subscribe, and share, and comment so I can send you some summary I did, right, under inorganic chemistry. Now, let's go. So you have the oxide, so you balance it. Here is 2, here is 2, and here is 4, right? Now, look at it. Move to silver nitrate here. Here is silver plus NO2 plus O2. Is that clear? Now we'll move to calcium nitrate. Calcium nitrate here is calcium, or the oxide of the compound of the element, plus NO2 plus O2. Is that clear now? Then lastly is sodium nitrate. Sodium nitrate here, when it is decomposed, it will give me sodium nitrite plus O2. Now, if you look at these reactions here on the board, you find out that the only one that will decompose, that will give me the free element, nitrogen 4 oxide and oxygen, is what now? Is silver what? Nitrate. Take note. And these are the kind of questions you see in your exam. That in the case of copper 2 nitrate, calcium nitrate, silver nitrate, only silver nitrate will give me the melter, the free melter, nitrogen 4 oxide and oxygen. While copper 2 nitrate and calcium nitrate will give you the oxide of the melter, nitrogen 4 oxide and oxygen, right? And this makes B the correct answer. Is that clear? Now let me wipe the board so I can create more space here. Now please listen. You see, please go back to this video again. Look at the way I did it. Okay. Now, the number 2 question here is the raw materials used for the smelting of iron ore in a furnace is what? Now, let me explain. When you hear of the word smelting of iron, it simply means it is a process whereby what now? It is a process of extraction of pure iron, right, from its ore. And the major ore of iron are, we have the hematite, which is the most commonest. The hematite, which is Fe, iron 3 oxide. We also have what we call the magnetite, which is Fe3O4. Now these are the ore. Is that clear, Nana? Please take note. Now this is very, very important. We have the hematite and the magnetite, right? Take note, the raw materials that are involved in the smelting of iron is one. We have these ores, one. We have what we call calcium carbonate, and what we call coke. Coke there is acting as the reducing agent. Take note. While calcium carbonate is acting as the flux, right, which aid in the removal of impurities or in the purification process of the what now, of the smelting of iron. So the major answer here is calcium what now, carbonate. Calcium carbonate is the raw materials used for the smelting of iron ore. Take note, to make it purer, So the aim of this one is to remove impurities, and for it to do so, it will the oxide of this compound, when it decomposes, will react with silicon 4 oxide. Is that clear, Nana? So take note. And this is how it is. I've given you the raw materials. The raw materials in smelting of ions are the ores, which can be magnetite and hematite. We have coke, which is acting as a reducing agent. And number 3, we have what we call the calcium carbonate. The calcium carbonate is added, right? Is added as a flux in order to remove impurities or make the iron to be what now, purer. And all these processes are done in a blast furnace at a very high temperature of 1500 degrees Celsius, right? If you want me to do more videos on this aspect, on inorganic chemistry, do well to say it in the comment section below and you'll see more of it. Thank you and God bless you.